So we are going to move on over to another match in the round of 16. It's going to be Sockless Fish versus Canvas Garden. We're going to check up on this match and see what's going on. I don't have a score currently. Going to have to take a look at that and get that updated. So we'll be back with you guys in just a sec as we will switch over to that match, which is currently underway. Okay, so it does look like the score is currently 4-2, unless I'm misreading. Yep. And this is an interesting one because this is, thank you for the follow. I didn't know I had notifications on. The winner of this match will actually be facing Pocket Galaxy, or not Pocket Galaxy, excuse me, we'll be facing Konya's big team in the quarterfinals. So this is actually gonna determine a matchup in the next round already. So pretty cool beans there. And, Sockless Fish looking pretty strong on this one. They'll look to already be going at match point. So we're gonna just be catching maybe the tail end of this, depending on how things go for Canvas Garden. And I am getting a live update here that We have a forfeit occurring. It's going to be Powell Chalka forfeiting their match against Sayonara Detka. So that will be Sayonara Detka advancing in the winner's bracket to the quarterfinals by walkover. Very unfortunate to hear that. Hopefully everything's okay for that team. We'll drop down to the loser's bracket for next week. We'll see what happens going forward. And meanwhile, over here, we're going to continue the match. Sockless Fish looking to close out this one. Canvas Garden on the ropes, trying to stay alive here to make their own way into the next round, but you know, Sockless Fish looking like gonna make relatively short work of this match on the free mod pick here. Of course, free mod number 3, Proud Dust. 1 hidden, 2 hard rocks, 1 no mod for Sockless Fish. Meanwhile, a hidden hard rock, 1 each hidden and hard rock alone for Canvas Garden side. So, very consistent rhythm. One of the few consistent rhythm types of picks that you'll see in this map pool for this CS5 AR8 selection. You get the early break out of, well, that guy. I've always hated trying to commentate him because I don't know how to say his name. Megamenbis or Miss, you know, that guy. Like, how do you say that? I have no idea. Those are letters that are on a, you know, on a screen, but they don't mean anything to me. Another break coming out from Junjo as well as Bobby's Lich, which means Marcus the only FC for Sockless Fish. Meanwhile, Canvas Garden still has 3 FCs alive, and Aoyuki very close to an FC as well. 5 Yoshi will find a break, but Canvas Garden gonna establish a pretty big lead here, so looks like they should be able to maybe keep this going. However, there are many breaks occurring. Not gonna easy for you, aka Starsticks. The only FC left taking on Marcus, whose FC is now gone as well. We have Hard Rock FC keeping Canvas Garden in the lead on this one. And that will probably be enough, as it is a 7 million point advantage with many breaks and very few combos to speak of across the board. Not going to Itsuki here. Doing his best and doing it well. Keeping Canvas Garden ahead. Keeping them alive in this match. Does finally break, but really not much of a cost because there are no combos anywhere to speak of. Longest combo in the entire match is 138. Kind of see the differences between some of the super teams and some of the slightly less super teams. But, you know, you can only play the teams that are in front of you, so it is what it is, I guess. That is going to be Canvas Garden taking the point, staying alive in this one. It's going to be 5-3 as the score. Okay, let's see. What's our pick order here? Okay, so that was the pick from Canvas Garden, which means Sockless Fish will now be picking to try and close things out. And because everyone likes tormenting me with long maps, Sockless Fish are going to go with Nomad 6, so we're going to get the AR8 Susumu Hirasawa map once again. It actually appears that two of the matches that are going on right now are playing the same map. Gorilla versus Equipa La Cool are also playing Secret of the Flowers of Phenomenon, so that's fun. Looks like we're going to be getting underway here shortly. It's going to be Denk, Marcus, F-Blade, and Junjo taking on Nakano Itsuki, Resoa, Honori, and Satellite. Canvas Garden has a bit of a ways to go to try and get back to a tiebreaker. They need this and the next pick after. Sockless Fish, of course, just needs to win one of those, and they will be punching their ticket into the quarterfinals and a date with none other than Konyo's big team, which is a squad that I think only will get stronger as the map pools go on, so they're going to get more and more scary to face. But first, we have to play this map, no matter what. Nakano Itsuki finding a bit of difficulty there, maybe a little bit of a misread. Ooh, and another break from him early on, not starting things off the way he would like, but very long map, plenty to go, and that's going to be Denk and Junjo both breaking on the same note for Sockless Fish, so 2 FCs left on that side to 3 on the side of Canvas Garden means that Canvas Garden will take a lead. Nakano Itsuki is continuing to have difficulty here. Honori breaking as well. Denk finding another miss. F-Blade finding a miss as well. As we said, differences standing out pretty starkly between these teams and the teams we saw in the previous match. Despite being both in the winner's bracket, we're already seeing pretty disparate level of performance on this particular pick. Everybody struggling a fair amount here. Resoa and Marcus, well, there they both go. I was going to say there were the FCs remaining, but now they are gone as well. Junjo, the longest combo, at about 250. Score will stay pretty close together just by virtue of there not being much in the way of combo. Now, this is a tricky pick. Do not get me wrong. I think what you learn from Poga and CBT is that those guys are just really, really good, because I think this is kind of what you would expect performance-wise from most of the teams in this tournament and in this rank range overall. That being said, it is a small lead to the side of Canvas Garden. Honori with about a 350 combo or so, eking out a small advantage. Combos are finally now being built up a little bit. Of course, as I say that, Satellite finds a break and another. Resoa and Honori both comboing pretty well for Canvas Garden. A couple of breaks there from Sockless Fish, but Marcus building up a combo. F-Blade trying his best. But Honori and Resoa are really, well, we're really doing a great job here for Canvas Garden, building a bit of an advantage. However, that goes by the wayside. Resoa now basically heads up against Marcus. Those are the two combos on the board, both over 450 now. Nobody else even over 200. Says a lot about how tricky this pick is. Not a lot of players comfortable with this mapping style. Very awkward patterns, that older style Susumu Hirasawa mapping that we do see a fair amount of in a lot of tournaments. I feel like it's calmed down a little bit. It felt like last year we got, you know, once like Kirby mix or a Susumu Hirasawa map in every round of every tournament. So, kind of a return to that. Meanwhile, here, Marcus putting together a big combo, taking the lead over to Sockless Fish's side with the struggles that Canvas Garden is having. They may well be able to close this out right here. He's just got to stay alive a little bit longer as we come into the last stages of the pick. If he can do so, Sockless Fish are going to be winning this one. And with it, the match moving on. Not a lot of combo on Canvas Garden's side. Not a lot of hope left to be had for them. With failed scores counting and Marcus having the performance that he's having right now, I think this one is pretty much over. It's a 5 million point lead for Sockless Fish. And it is going to be looking like a 6-3 victory here, as a very impressive play from Marcus carries them onward to victory. GG's out in the chat. That is Sockless Fish taking this one 6-3 over Canvas Garden. An S rank from Marcus. They will advance onward to the quarterfinals. As we said, they will get as their prize Konyo's big team in a week's time. That is going to be a tough ask. Only gets more difficult as we go onward. There's going to be another match in the books for today. Pretty good performance from what we saw. GG well played to Sockless Fish, knocking Canvas Garden down into the loser's bracket. Now, we have a couple of simultaneous matches in the winner's bracket. I think we're going to go on